of bravery and of
desperately needs unity.
Time of equality.
These are all traits to being an American. However, what truly makes an American is freedom.
What does it mean to be an American? Of course, there is the obvious answer be born in America or become naturalized. But what really defines us as American? You can ask 100 people and you'll get 100 different answers. Some have said loyalty and others have said respect. However, what it truly means to be American are the freedoms we are guaranteed. Our freedoms define us as Americans because they make us more diverse, more tolerant of others, and give us more rights citizens of other countries do not have.
America is built on its people, which is built by the Constitution. That's why every facet of our life revolves around the Constitution. It is unconstitutional and therefore illegal to restrict our abilities to freely speak, gather, petition, report, and worship. It doesn't matter who you are because it applies to everyone. The 14th Amendment demands that everyone has equal rights, and with our freedom to do so, America is one of the most tolerant countries on the planet.
they care about their country, and they're so unassuming. They are our future leaders, and they give me such great and wonderful hope for America. The Department of Justice is proud to help recognize the outstanding acts of bravery and of service that these four young men and women have represented. Their incredible acts of bravery, the number of hours they volunteered in service to their communities, and their spirit of caring are examples for each and every one of us in Washington and around the
America is known as the melting point and for good reason. Every year, tens of thousands of immigrants come into the country each year. We easily let in foreigners, refugees, and let foreign-born peoples become U.S. citizens. Because of this, America is made up of countless numbers of races, religions, traditions, and heritage. America's laws allowed those who weren't born American to come to this country to escape harsh conditions in their own country. As seen with our naturalization process, we allow foreign individuals to become U.S. citizens. The United States is home to many individuals of different backgrounds and culture. For example, while almost every language in the world is spoken in the United States, the most frequent spoken non-English languages are Spanish, Chinese, French, and German. About 90% of the US population speaks and understands at least some English. During the 1900s, thousands of Cubans fled Cuba and attempted to seek asylum. They were let in and allowed protection within our borders. That mass migration led to the heavily Spanish-influenced southern Florida we know today.
The reason why freedoms define us as American is because of the rights they guarantee. According to the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, we have the freedom of speech, freedom of religion, to assemble, of the press, and to petition. As a result of these freedoms, they allow us Americans to do many things that citizens of other countries cannot do. These are part of the many reasons of what makes an American unique compared to individuals of other countries around the world. In 1965, John, Mary Beth, Hope, Paul Tinkers, and Christopher Egghardt all planned to go to school wearing black armbands in protest of the Vietnam War. School officials warned them to take off the armbands. However, on the day the Tinkers and their friend Christopher came to school, they were all suspended for disobeying orders. This case kept getting appealed until it reached the U.S. Supreme Court on November 12, 1968. The court ruled in favor of Tinker because this was a form of symbolic speech. This case serves as a benchmark in establishing the First Amendment among children and that they have symbolic speech, and therefore it cannot be obstructed unless it disrupts learning in the educational system. More recently, a new topic has arose through the use of freedom of expression. Colin Kaepernick has started this topic by simply kneeling the flag during the anthem to protest police brutality. Many other football players and big companies such as Nike gave support for his decision. However, this has also caused controversy throughout the entire nation. Due to our freedoms, we are all entitled to our opinions no matter who agrees or disagrees upon them.
A lot of things that need to change. One specifically is police brutality. There's people being murdered unjustly and not being held accountable. Cops are getting paid.
Before we conclude our video on what it means to be American, we have an interview to show you by Jeremiah Prithay.
Hello, my name is Jeremiah Prithay. Nice to talk to you.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Would you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Nah, I don't have a problem with that.
Next, for the watchers, what is your name?
Lina Hankerson.
And what is your occupation?
I'm a Fort Lauderdale letter carrier for the United States Postal Service.
Nice. To you, what does it mean to be an American?
Well, that's a broad question, and to be an American is a wonderful thing because I've had the privilege of going and being in the United States Army, and that is one of the greatest feelings and admirations you can do when you get to serve your country, and then you get to work for one of the greatest establishments as being a letter carrier where people are always depending on you. So being an American where you fought for this country and people depend on you is a great thing. So being an American in the United States is wonderful. Thank you for asking that question.
No problem. In fact, it's what I was here to do. May I ask you, to you at least, what is the most important part of being an American?
The best part of being an American this day and time is knowing where you came from and knowing that in America you can be whatever you want to be. You can go wherever you want to go.
The American dream. Nice.
Yes. Yes. The American dream is here, alive and kicking.
And is there anything about that, at least, that you want to tell the viewers?
Yes. Don't ever stop on your dreams because in America, and only in America, you can accomplish all of them.
Thank you. It was nice talking to you.
You're welcome, and thank you for having me.
No problem. I love it.
Thank you. Wish you the best.
Wish you even better.
Americans are individuals who have many rights that others from other countries don't get the chance to have tolerance towards those with different culture and background, and we are open to those of foreign countries entering our beloved nation. That is why it's our highest priority to remember who we are, why we are American, and what it means to be American.